Alright, good evening. How are you doing over there? My name is Luke Davis from Agape Media, and tonight is another beautiful opportunity for us to be here. And by the way, be reminded, this is our second last class in the music production class. We said that we would be doing the basics only. More of the things we can always go ahead and dig deeper and deeper. We have already taken the time that we had thought about. But without wasting time, allow us to continue from where we stopped last time. Last time we were doing some kind of mixing. We introduced mixing, and today we shall be doing more and more of mixing. So without wasting time, let us start. Now we are working from the multitrack session. Let me just save this somewhere. Okay, let me just try to see if I can save this. Okay, save as blah 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 blah. Okay, let me just save it. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if at all you're new here, this is how to create a multitrack session. Go to File, then New, then Multitrack Session. We already talked about this track, New Multitrack Session. So it will give you this, and you'll have to rename it. So let's just call it Agape 2 something, or Agape 3, something like that. Then we hit OK. So it will open for us a new multitrack session. We have talked about most of these tools. We have introduced them. We have learned how to use them. We have learned how to edit, add effects, and what. So today we want us to see how best we can put music together. We put the song together, and we have our final song. I'm sorry, I'm facing some technical glitch here. Okay, fine, it's sorted already. Now, since we are calling this multi-track session, it means we put tracks, different tracks, or several tracks. Multi means many. We put many tracks together to make up a song. So that is basically what we are doing here in this. So that is exactly what we shall be doing. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, without wasting time, let's do some mixing together. Now let us get some of our tracks that we have worked on and we bring it on. I'm just going to request us to hold on for a moment. Let me just correct. Alright, it was just a small problem, but it's rectified. So we were saying we can have many tracks together and we build up or we make up a song. So let us start with the first thing first. So I'm going to look for the beats of this song. So let me assume I have my beats somewhere. Let me say this is my beats. I'll just drag the beat, come to Audition, then I put the beats in the first one. Okay. Now, okay, let's listen to what we have here. So let's assume that's our beat. We go ahead and look for the vocal and we bring the vocal like that. But to save time, I'm going to just open from recent. There is something I'd opened already. So now this is what I have recently opened. This is something I tried to work on together. Okay. Now the same way we brought this track is the same way we brought also this one. And now this one is missing. Let me delete it and we start it afresh. Even this one. Also we do that afresh. Okay, so now all we have to do after assuming we have, this is the vocal, we have recorded it separately, and now we bring it, we have to locate. When we are mixing using this, now with the FL Studio, we record while singing, so it will be on the same. There's no need to adjust this. So editing is limited, but here you have the liberty to record, sorry, to edit. But then when it comes to mixing, again, you'll have to be very careful. You'll have to listen to where that vocal is supposed to fit exactly. That's why I'm zooming this so that we can listen to it carefully and we put it at the exact point. So I'll just drag it from this point and listen it. So I think at that point, the person is supposed to sing. So I'll drag this and bring it there. Let me just listen to it again. So it's a little bit behind. So let me drag it and bring it together to match. It's a hard work, but be patient. So let me just zoom it more. Okay. Let me zoom it more. Okay, let's try again. All right. So it's a little behind. Let's just zoom and we continue playing around with it like that. So now if we over zoom now, we can see I think where the peak is up here is supposed to match from with this one down, so we shall just drag this one down and bring it somewhere there. Let's try to listen to it. Now that one is perfect. That's what we were looking for. So ladies and gentlemen, that's what you do. So let's listen to the all of it. So when you listen carefully, you realize that the instrumental track is rhyming together with the vocal track. Okay, now we can go ahead and add more vocals if we have more, because of time I was not able to edit the vocals, but the good thing, we already learned how to edit the vocals last time, so forgive me if the vocals you're hearing, they're not good. So I have another backup vocal here. I'll just drag it also. All of them are not edited. I will bring it also here. Alright, now this one is long. You can see from here up to here there's nothing, so I will go to this tool here and cut. We already talked about these tools last time. I will cut that one and delete this beginning part and try to match it with what is here. So I'll drag it here and bring it inside here. Now let's listen to it again. So I think that one was supposed to be somewhere here. Forgive me for the voice. I told you it's not edited, it's really raw. At least the first one was somehow edited. Now I'm going to reduce the volume a little bit for that particular track because it's backup. Okay, now let's listen again. Now it's coming too early. Let's drag it a little bit behind. Okay, here we go. Oh, this thing is becoming tedious, but let's be patient. That's why you can take a song to the studio and it takes 1 week, because doing these things takes time, calls for patience. So let's go slow. Can still adjust it more. So I'm going to, I've realized it's slightly behind, so let me just zoom it a little bit there. Okay, let's try here. Okay. That's again too much in front. Okay. So I think that one is matching perfectly. I'm not afraid. Cause you're in control. No need to be scared. Cause you're there for. We have time. We have time, so why don't we edit this and we make it sound more beautiful. So let me just check some stuff here. Okay, all right, let's try this. Okay, that effect is not going to be so good for us. We can add some little bit of delay and echo. Okay, let's just try things here. We already talked about all the things last time, so you can go back and check. Okay, so hey, I thought we had rectified that. What happened? All my life is gonna fight for me. Yeah, it calls for patience. It calls for patience. You just have to be patient because it's a process. All my life is gonna fight for me. Is in your hands. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Basically, Now this is what we call mixing. We keep on mixing the different tracks. In Audition we call it the multi-track session. So after mixing it up together, that's when you will be able to come up with a beautiful song. I told you that in FL Studio it's easier to do it because we already even learned about that. In FL Studio you record while you have the tracks, but this one you record the vocals separately and you edit the vocals separately, and then you can come up with the song. We even showed ourselves how to start maybe with a higher volume and reduce. So we can just go ahead and add volume keyframes. Can add one there. Of course, one is already at the beginning. Then we drag the one at the beginning down so that it starts at a low volume. So let's try this. Now this is what we have come up with up to now.
All my life is in your hands. I'm not afraid, 'cause you're in control. No need to be scared, 'cause you're there for me. I'm not alone, 'cause you're there for me.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I wanted us to talk about basically today in today's class. Mixing, how we play around with the volume keyframes and the different parts. Now remember always to edit your audio, okay? I've not got time to edit mine because we are against time. So since we already learned about that last time, we can always skip that. So assuming your song ends here, you can always cut from the point where your song ends. And I always prefer songs that ends gradually, not this one. It just ends at once, boom, and it's done. So I would prefer to end gradually. The volume keeps lowering. So from this point, I can create or add a volume keyframe. Then I drag the volume keyframe at last, like that, so that the volume can go down slowly.
'Cause you're there for me.
Now that's what I was talking about, gradual ending. The volume goes down and down and down and down until it dies naturally. So that is what exactly you are supposed to do. Okay, unless if you want to have a song that ends, abruptly, bam. Yeah, it is okay. It's a choice that you have to make. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't want us to go far, but that is what I wanted us to add for tonight. There is I don't think there is something very important that we have left out, that we have not talked about, and that is the reason why at this point we are going to do our official our final class assignment. Someone may call it exams, whatever you may call it. I prefer using the word assignment. Now the assignment that we are doing, it is very simple, considering everything that we have learned from LMMS, from to FL Studio, to Adobe Audition. I repeat, considering everything we have learned from Linux Multimedia Studio, then to Fruity Loop Studio or FL Studio, and now to Adobe Audition, the assignment is very simple. You are to make a very simple project. Just go ahead, compose a song. Please make it original. I would prefer it to be original. Compose a song, make it original. Make the beats using your preferred software. You can choose any software that you want. Record the vocal for that song. Use any software that you like to edit it. Then put up the song together. Then the final project, you submit it via email, agapemediaug@gmail.com. I repeat, the final project should combine everything that we've learned from the beginning. In other words, the final project should be your first song, if at all you've never done a song before. Now this is a chance for you to try out something, and make sure you submit before the end of this week. In our last class, we shall be doing questions and answers. So take your time to ask if there is something you want to learn that we have not learned. If there's something we have learned and you have not understood, that is an opportunity for you to also raise that question, because in our final class, we shall be doing a question and answer session. And that is how we shall be ending our training. And eventually, those ones who will come up with the successful projects at last, you will be awarded certificates. Please, I repeat, only those ones who will manage to come up or to build or to make a song successfully will be awarded certificates for free. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you the best. Good luck in your first song. Well, let's meet again on Friday. God bless you.